I just went into DroneDeploy, which is another drone mapping software site. This seems to be online processing of map data. I signed up on the site and I did submit my 151 photos from my mapping mission, and as you can see, it kind of looks exactly like the mission I flew, except for I'm not sure why there's pictures missing in this area, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just learning this, and it looks like at this point I have 6 minutes remaining of processing, or actually uploading the 151 images, and then it said that processing time could take 0.2 to 0.1 hours on this. This is a site called DroneDeploy, which says they do mapping for drone flights. We'll see. We'll let this run and see what happens. I just got a message from DroneDeploy that my map is finished. Wow. That looks better than the ones I created. Wow, it took all the pictures, unless they just put up an overlay of what Google Earth shows for that area. Cynical, aren't I? Annotate and measure distance. Well, of course that would work from just Google Maps. From here, oops. Distance. Oops. Don't see that working. Distance. From here to here. Nope. Oh well. Area. Nah. Oh well. Tools. Distance. From here to here. Okay, good. There we go. I think this is just a message from them. So what's it say about that distance? Well, this is interesting. .6" per pixel. Well, I have to look at this more. Map area 8.6 acres. Yeah, it's coming out over the road. We don't rent the road. Crop, calibrate. Delete map permanently. Map date, images, map opacity. There's the map again. Area 8.6 acres. Huh. Well, I sure don't understand this yet. I guess I will send a copy to my self. And see what happens. So I think if I was going to do this for money, I would use DroneDeploy at this point. I do not know what the cost of this is. North Allen Run. So that's that project, and that brings me back to here. Okay. Oh well. That's all I know to do with it. Oops, model. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like that, and that is pretty accurate. Just as I've always told you, the hill above our house is up here, and you can see the slant down to the ditch right here of the hill. That's about right. It also comes down over here. Let's scroll in here. Boy, our house don't look too good. It's all grown up in trees and bushes. This side of the house doesn't have as many trees on it. Wow. That is sort of correct. I don't know how you could measure this stuff. It's weird looking. I told it was a terrain, not structures. It didn't really get any side views of these houses and stuff, so I can see why it wouldn't paint them correctly. Wow, you can see the roots of the trees. This was generated from a top-down view, straight down. So it's interesting that they can generate any 3D data at all to me. I wish this wasn't online. This is a program that I could work with and understand better at my leisure. Sorry, I'm just kind of fumbling around right now, but this is my first experience with this at all, and I'm sharing it with you real time. And it isn't. It is the data I gave it because it has the new house in it. That looks pretty darn good as a 3D representation. It even has the little house in the landlord's yard. It has a little bit of their pool and a little bit of their house in it. There's the little holding lake. Just because I don't understand it doesn't mean it isn't useful to somebody. It is darn interesting. So my mapping flight generated these pictures, and this was generated from those pictures. Somehow it got some of the windows and correct things of the house, the sides of the house, even though it was pointed straight down. I'm not sure why anybody would pay money for this at this moment. But this is what I'm trying to research. It's not quite as much resolution as the pictures themselves have. Perhaps I'm at the wrong zoom level. I'm just going to have to work with this and figure it out. And I'll go away and quit taking up your time to do that. I again thank everyone for everything you do.